The Hounds of War have been released in this Dawnless Days siege battle for you today. We have Mordor with their beasts of war releasing them on the men of Umbar. And oh what boy, what a start to this siege battle. We are here at Laketown and we have a glorious 3v3 here as we have men, elves and all evils matter fighting in this one. It is certainly going to be a glorious one. As yeah, I can see the Umbar usurpers here unfazed by these Morgul wolves here. So yes, we have got the Last Breath submod being used, and we also have the unit add-on submod being used. So we have, as you can see here, I think it's like just, I don't know what the ring is, I think it's just like all factions or something like that. So like there's like a weird like sort of like you can, like, well, it's not weird, but it's like you can have all the factions in one man. I don't know if it is that is the case, but the Mordor is just bringing, it might be Mordor with a few added extras, because it seems like we've got guards to the teeth there. Let's see if I can find any more of that sort of faction. Seems like, yeah, guards of the teeth. We've got Dale defending here, so that's cool. We've got Dale, you know, defending its Laketown as it should be. Seems like they've employed evil people to fight alongside them. Umbar is being joined by a whole host of good factions. Instead, we have Sylvan Axev here, so I think we have the elves. So it's like all the United Elves, guards and Ladris. I think most of these unit add-on units. Yeah, we've got Noldorian sword infantry here, so these are just like units added on. You can tell because the sword is in and infantry is spelled wrong. Sword is spelled right, but infantry is not. And then we've got what else? We've got Founding Guards. Yeah, so this is the Kingdom of Men, I think. They've got Wardens of Ixtalion here, so there's another unit add-on unit. But yeah, it's very, very cool. We've got Guards of Minas Ithil there. So yeah, God, I guess you call it like men. It is basically just Gondor here, I think. We then have Umbar, and then we have the elves, which I think they're a bit of a mix of the two there. Yeah, Lasgal and Silver. We have a whole host of different ones. And then yeah, on the defense, we have Dale, we have elves, I want to say, but I honestly have no idea. This could be elves, it could be... There are elves here, Lasgal and Blades, as Umbar usurpers. Yeah, see, like, this is just a whole faction of all sorts of things clearly brought. Runic archers, yeah, look at this. What is this army? Elder archers back here. We have like Dunlandings as well. So clearly some player decided, I just want to bring a bit of everything. We've got dwarves over here as well. Oh my gosh, we have literally every single race being represented here in this one. Guards and Ladris. Yeah, Manchu Clavers. Okay, we've got a bit of everything. It's got a bit crazy. But we're here at Laketown. It should be a glorious one. I'm looking forward to seeing how this one goes down. It's starting off a bit interestingly with those wolves. I don't think they've got any kills. Oh, they killed one Umbar usurper. Congrats. Honestly, I just retreat these guys. Try and use them maybe later on. Might do a little bit of damage. We'll see. But yeah, definitely not worth it, I feel like, at this early stage of the game. But yes, if you enjoy all things Dawnless Days and would like to see some more, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show support. It really does help out the channel as we work towards 10k subs. And yeah, as you can see here, it's always a glorious siege to Laketown. You've got some absolute grindy sort of choke points that you've got to get through. These shipmen are actually getting focused down quite heavily. They're getting backed by some Tomb Wardens here. Yeah, the Torbs in this front line. Oh my gosh. Hopefully the players aren't just going to fight at these 2 points. We'll see. These 3 points, sorry, because they are horrible choke points to try and get through. But yeah, as you can see here, it does seem as though the polearms and swords are getting focused down by the Blackhaven marksmen and also Elven archers as well. Oh no, not Elven archers, got Bardings here. So there are some Dalian troops on this side. It's like a Dalian civil war. I don't know, maybe you could say there's like Dale's kind of gone over to the forces of darkness, and then these are like a few Dalian like loyalists that have called upon the forces of good and Umbar, weirdly, to try and sort of bring back Laketown. It looks like these Morgul wolves, or at least the owners of the wolves are being sent back out maybe to reclaim them, or maybe they're just going to join the fight. Maybe the player doesn't realize that you can actually, there's an order to call them back in. Might be the case. But yeah, they're battling out here, doing their bit. Umbar boys, stab them up. I do like the spearmen for Umbar. They look very, very cool. They are killing a couple of these usurpers off now. Imagine being killed by a large wolf. It would be very, very silly to be killed off like that. Yeah, it looks like the crew or the owners, the handlers, are just getting sent in. That's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, if you want to send in any of your own Dawnless Days replays, have them featured on the channel, and have them shown off in all their glory, then feel free to send in your replays to my Discord. The link is down below in the description, as always. And yeah, as always, if you want to get involved in any sort of battles as well, whether it's Dawnless Days or any Total War, feel free to join my Discord. The link is down below in the description as well. We have Erling Knight as the general. Didn't realize you could just bring Erling Knights as a general, but I guess maybe with the unit add-on, you could probably bring any unit as a general. I have no idea. I'll leave a link for both Last Breath and the unit add-on submods if you want to try them out. They're both very, very cool. I think some of the unit add-on units might be a little bit unbalanced, but Last Breath is very balanced though. Men of Umbar here fighting on hard. I mean, they're making another choke point of this. I mean, if I was the attackers, I was going to say, I'd start making an assault on the actual choke points themselves. And the Noldorian swords are going in. And we're going to see them battling on against the shipmen down here. They might need some pole arms as well, because those guards of the Teeth will rip through shock infantry. But a good start from the elves here, chopping away at these men of Dale who have fallen to darkness. Join the forces of Sauron. I mean, also shows some of the dwarves in here and other elves. It's a bit of a mishmash. There isn't really a very good context for this battle. It's just absolute chaos. But Sauron will be happy whatever happens, seeing men and elves fighting against each other, even if some of his own forces have to be sacrificed here. But yeah, the Noldorian swords actually slicing through those shipmen. Those guards of the teeth are pretty weak. We've also got Laketown guard bowmen. Oh, cool. That's a cool unit to be added. But yeah, they're pretty much all dead. I think they're getting focused down by elves. The Lascalan Rangers over there, focusing down the Laketown bowmen. This is pretty good for the attackers because these are sort of like parapets where the archers can mount up. They're pretty dangerous and deadly for any assaults across the river. So as you can see here, it doesn't seem like, well, I imagine these Laketown guard bowmen here probably doing some serious damage to the swords here. Looks like they're actually going to cycle out the swords, probably give them a little bit, maybe allow them to charge again. Yep, does seem like that's the case. And Umbar's sending in some swords as well. And we actually have Umbar's usurpers on the other side now, just to confuse the whole battle a bit more. Usurpers fighting usurpers. And those guards of the teeth, I think they're trying to get out of there, or I don't know, but they're just trying to reform. They're nearly dead, they're losing quite a lot of troops. We've got over here Lascalan archers, they'll certainly be a good addition. And we've got, yeah, runic archers here as well. I think they're trying to focus on these reserve Noldorian swords. We've got Baelic axemen as well getting shot. They're a lot of less of a threat than those elven swords, that's for sure. We've got coming forward here, Blackhaven sentries coming forward. So they're trying to use the halberds to break on through here as the guards of the teeth are defending this choke point too. Yeah, hopefully the defenders don't just defend these choke points, because Laketown is an amazing city. It is a tough one to defend if you don't defend these 3 choke points, I think. But it makes for a much more interesting replay. And it does look like where they've gone and got troops set up in reserve, it looks like they plan to maybe defend a bit further back. It'd be interesting to see what they do. We've got Laketown guardsmen here in reserve, defending their home, even if they are corrupted. And what do we got over here? Laketown guard bowmen as well. They're also defending over here. So yeah, it will be interesting to see how this one goes down. I would have thought that if there any polearm fighting that's going on, I would have thought that the Guards of Teeth would win it. They are a very heavy, elite polearm unit. The Blackhaven Sentries are only trained, but they're a bit more healthy. Again, these Guards guard bowmen here, these Laketown guard bowmen are getting focused out. I'd hold fire now because they're nearly out of ammo. I wouldn't bother wasting any more ammunition on them. God, they're just shooting on by usurpers as well that are head on. That's definitely a bonus. And it looks like Gondor is also massing up over here to have an assault. And it looks like the elves are sending... Oh no, this is Gondor as well, for the men. Kingdom of Men. Sending in bardings. They're challenging these shipmen. They're beating them as well. The two Mordors are pretty focused down. So a lot of elite polearms here that have been killed off very early on. I mean, Guards of the Teeth and two Mordors being focused down. The two Mordors are still winning, showing their sheer strength. But yeah, Gondor is now preparing some more elite troops to go in. Guards, Minith Thil, very elite shock infantry in their black armor. They're going forward. A unit that you get with the unit add-on. It's not a default Gondor unit. They're getting focused down hard. It's a good unit to shoot down with those archers. It looks like we're also going to see Elven archers being shifted across maybe to try and deal with these Asgardian archers over here, which otherwise they're just going to be able to shoot at any reinforcements that come forward on this bridge. We'll see how they do. But yeah, Bailick Axeman going in across the front. Looks like the Elven shock is starting to die. In go the Guards, Minith Thil, here to liberate a mannish city from the corruption of Sauron. And it looks like those shipmen might be breaking. Yeah, they're breaking and dying into the swords there. Two Mordans, yeah, they'll poke their way through these guys. They're going to need to send forward some polearms here. Bounding Guard might have to get sent forward to try and break through that. Or Umbar sends over a polearm, because the Founding Guard you do kind of want to leave till later on. Yeah, the Guards of the Teeth, they've barely been touched since we last checked. 83 of them left. They're not dying. Instead, it might be the Blackhaven sentries that are dying instead. And the archer fire coming in from the defenders is going to be much more effective than that of the attackers.
An entire unit has perished.
I mean, what's firing back here? Laketown Guard bowmen as well. Yeah, pretty effective. Looks like the sentries are dropping. 105 of them left. Bringing forward some more usurpers. I don't think that's going to answer the problem. They do need to keep those sentries in there, really, I think. Or have the marksmen start to focus down on these Guards of the Teeth, which they are starting to do, and they are dropping down to 75 now. They have dropped a little bit. Two Mordors are losing, though, actually, in this fight to shock infantry. Guards of Minith Thil are beating them now. Interesting to see. I know that after a certain amount of losses, polearms can die to shock with swords, so really working. And archers getting into sent into melee. I don't know if that's a mistake or what, but they still have ammo, those rangers. Get them out of there. You're not desperate that quickly to break through. Or maybe they are. Maybe they're thinking if we can break through that choke point, there isn't any reserves here. It looks like Umbar Usurpers being pulled back. Looks like the defenders are going to give up. And yeah, they have actually broken through here of the attackers. The Guards of the Teeth, they try to fall back. They were getting focused down. And the defender was like, yeah, I'm going to try and retreat. And it's gonna cost them, this unit. They're going to engage these usurpers. And usurpers aren't going to be interested. They've got in. They don't need to worry about anything else. But however, the defenders do have another line of defense set up. A less tough obstacle, though, I feel like, because these archer towers aren't helping. Aren't helping you now. They'll be able to be captured by the attackers, so that's going to be a problem there. But yeah, still some tough defenses. Still 3 choke points. Still got defended here. So yeah, it looks like Umbar and Dale are going to be doing most of the work. Well, I say Umbar. It's just like a weird amalgamation faction. But it looks like, yeah, you can see the Guards of Minith Thil, they're going to be able to surround and isolate and take out these final defenses of the bridges. Got Noldorian sword infantry here as well. In come the Guards of Minith Thil into the back, slicing and dicing those guys with their big long swords. And there you go. By Usurpers broken, and that's all the choke points now opened up, and now they're into the next phase of this the siege. I guess it's a siege, really. It's not really a land battle, but it's not really a siege because there are no walls. So I guess the walls are the bridges. I know a lot of people have said in this map it definitely needs like a naval landing, and I absolutely agree. I think these docks here should be turned into like a naval places you can land with the boats. Obviously, boats are not really available yet in Dawnless Days, so whether you can just turn this in to a spawn point, like just this small section, like in Umbar, there's a landing point there as well. But yeah, or maybe just when eventually boats are available, this will become like a landing spot for boats. I would really like that. Just to give another way in for attackers. Make it quite interesting. But yeah, a very, very cool map it would be if they have like a naval landing there. Baelic Axeman here trying to slice and dice their way through. With the pole arms there, Black Haven Sentries, they're still coming forward. These guys exhausted or very tired, in fact. They might be able to overwhelm these defenders here. There are no pole arms here. And with the addition of the pole arms on their own, they should have the edge should the attackers there. Doesn't seem like any pole arms are going to be used until you get to almost the Laketown Guard here. It doesn't seem like they've got any more of the defenders until they get to those. So yeah, they threw in their most expensive and most elite pole arms early on. Very, very strange move. And yeah, they don't have another Dwarven one. They don't have another Tomb Warden or anything like that. I mean, I guess they couldn't bring another one. They're probably capped. But yeah, they haven't got any more like Guards of the Teeth or anything like that either. So yeah, it's just a Laketown Guard. They're going to be in there, which is fine because they are fighting for Laketown. These guys will fight harder. Aduna Kori, they're in the front lines as well. They are a unit available to Umbar. Didn't know. Very, very cool. Men in position coated head to tail in steel. We're going to have some more Black Haven Sentries, a fresh unit going in. They're going to try and make a difference, and they can also cycle those Aduna Kori, send them back in. Don't know if you really get a great charge bonus when there's a unit already engaged. But it looks like this choke point here is going to break first. Shipman here with the not dealing with the Gondorian assault very well. Guards a Minithil, and then also the Founding Guard there. They've broken through, and they should be able to capture this point now, and then they can get in behind. You can see pathways here that allow you to just get in behind, and you can actually you can get in. So yes, Gondor needs to move on now and just unlock these other defenses. Hopefully he will.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
So much death here at Laketown. It's horrendous stuff. I don't know what Gondor's waiting for. He's forming up a nice formations here, which is lovely to see. Maybe he's... But yeah, urgency is kind of a problem. I mean, the last guy on Rangers, I think, are coming forward to focus this down. But he's not seeing the insight that he could flank around, or maybe just doesn't think they need to. But these Umbar Usurpers are going to be able to get out of here. Not scot-free. They have taken losses. But it's still in decent shape. There you go, Gondor's now moving. I think he realizes the urgency. He needs to cut off their escape. And he could do the same here, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be needed. It does seem as though Umbar has broken through. It's General, Balku Magan Generals got sent in. It's a good speed unit. It's got a good melee attack. It's got like 56 or something like that. So, or maybe a little bit higher. It seemed like maybe 56 or 63. One of those ring a bell. But yeah, it's a solid unit, but seeing the General go in so early is a bit concerning. We got the very bright-looking Arthraz and Asgar going in. They're being sent in. They're going to do their bit. And yes, these Dalian troops are maybe regretting rebelling and joining the forces of darkness. We've got Erling Knights coming forward. They're going to really try and rush down those swords. Looks like that's going to be the case. Looks like we can see the Kingdom of Man send forward their general here, and they're going to try and rush forward and try and get this Umbar Usurper. I mean, the horses are quicker, like the cavalry is quicker, but it's a very big distance they've got to like cover, and it looks like those swords are going to be just fine. Whether they make a charge onto the actual line, I'll be very surprised. We also have White Hand Stormers here. Of course, Isengard also has to be here. What a chaotic and strange battle. I mean, it's cool that, like, you know, in the unit add-on you can have all these cool factions. It's a bit not very lore accurate though. Here we go. Iron Guards are going to be this next line. So Gondor is going to have a tough time getting through these guys. I mean, those Guards Minithil are elite shock infantry. They are pretty fresh as well. in men and also in stamina, they might be able to break through the Iron Guards. Mantra Claim is behind as well. This is a tough dwarven defense that's been set up here. But first, we're going to see Elven Archers duel it out. Lasgalan Archers are being shot at, it looks like, by Lasgalan Rangers. Yeah, we'll see who wins that duel. And it looks like it's going to be Noldorian Sword Infantry that's going to go through there. So it looks like the Elves are going to spearhead the center, maybe. And then it's going to be, it looks like it's going to be Umbar again on this side, just spearheading. He still looks very healthy. Also, Vadun Nakori, the polearm's still in good condition. Blackhaven Guard, yeah, some swords. Still got some archer ammo, so yeah, it should be okay. And it's not like a terribly difficult defense. Like, it's spears of, like, Dale here. Spears and swords of Dale should be breakable. Like, his infantry is superior to this. He might take some losses, but yeah, he should be okay, I think. The real trouble is going to be on that right flank there with those dwarves. Most of these Dalian and Umbarian troops are not going to stop this assault from the elves or from Umbar. But yeah, the elves under fire, but this is not going to stop them. And the Noldorian swords here, pretty tough it seems, the Noldorian sword infantry. They're basically just equipped the same as the guards in Ladris, which is less effective. They also don't have a shield. I just realized this. The arm is like there, like ready, like it has a shield. They just don't have one. So they are a sword and shield unit, but they just don't have their shield. Again, something the unit add-on might need to sort out.
The whole unit has been destroyed.
But yeah, they should probably get killed off, I'd imagine. I don't think they'll break through all those, but we'll see. We will see. They've engaged in this flank here. Umbar not slowing down. I do love the black and yellow combo of Umbar. I've said it quite a few times, but it does remind me of like House Greyjoy in Game of Thrones. I for like 1 second forgot the name of House Greyjoy. Also helps that they're like very much seafaring people, both like Umbar and also House Greyjoy. Kind of works well. Yeah, Umbar Surface fairly well matched with the Dalian swords, so I think Umbar might need to send in something a little bit more there to try and break through there. It looks like also Dale's trying to assist, taking out those elves. They are starting to die. So you can see 3 of them. They're exhausted as well. And we have got more Dalian troops here on this side, the Dalian loyalists here. I guess we'll call them the Dalian loyalists, I don't know. But we've got Violent Guard here, we've got 3 lines of them. So yeah, we are going to see them try and break through, I think, first. Don't know if Violent Guard will break through Iron Guards. They'll give it a good go, though. We've got Noldorian swords coming up as well, so it looks like they're going to be thrown forward. Athelian Rangers as well for the Kingdom of Man. Looks like they're going to try and use those, maybe try and duel with the Lasgarden Archers. Problem with Athelian Rangers is their armor is pretty weak, so once they start to get hit, they die pretty quickly, but they also don't miss with their shots. So we'll see who wins this duel. Might need to bring forward more archers to try and win it, but we'll see. But it looks like we are going to see Noldorian swords clashing here with the dwarves. And that elven and dwarven rivalry will continue. And in they go. They'll start to slice and dice through these dwarves. It's going to take a bit of time to break through that strong iron armor of the Iron Guards. Yes, the dwarves here should win this fight. And yeah, you can see already. Look at that, Noldorian swords losing. Iron Guards is solid. I think they lost a lot there in that charge, but that's it. That's all the charge can offer. Those swords will have to retreat. Those Noldorian elves will have to retreat. Violent Guards coming forward now. Does allow the elves to retreat if they want to, but I don't think they will. Iron Guards are losing now as well, though. The Violent Guards going in is actually churning that around. They are losing. Interesting. Maybe that dwarven defense is not as strong as I first thought. And the elves are starting to die here as well. The Lasgarden Range has been thrown in. We're seeing a lot of ragtag units actually getting sent in. We are seeing guardsmen still a little beaten, but they are still dangerous. And there you go. Join the fray, men of Gondor. Looks like they're going to cycle out the shock infantry and try and get the best, like, sort out of their charge bonuses, maybe. Like I said, though, I don't know how easy it is to get a good charge bonus when there's already units engaged. There you go, the spear guard's starting to die. We're seeing polearms go in over here. I mean, Umbar bringing forward all the tools he needs to break through. He's just got to be patient now. I'd pull back these Aduna Kori. I'll send them in, one or the other. But he sent them in. So we have polearm, shock, and swords in there now. I'm going to see more shock get thrown. They're really going to try and push through this gap. Keep pushing, men of Umbar! You are seafaring people, you should be loving Laketown. Yeah, they are breaking through. This is looking pretty dicey. Let's see whether they can break through that. Should be doable. Either Dale's going to have to send more stuff forward. He's got Laketown guards back here on more Dalian swords. Wyan Stormers might get sent forward. We'll have to see. They are going to need to send some more, though. And if they do lose in that choke point, it will endanger this other one. It looks like also the Laketown guards are getting shot down as they prepare for the next line of defense. War is still fighting on.
Enemy forces have destroyed an entire unit.
Yeah, that Iron Guard died so quickly. I'm so surprised with it. Now the elves are kind of like stabilized. They're combat even now. Probably because of the Vineland guards. Yeah, Iron Guards there losing decisive. Well, not decisive, just, yeah, now they are. That is kind of crazy. I would send the other ones in probably at this point. I mean, maybe staying in Shield Wall, yeah, probably has its benefits. That Manchu claim, though, I'd probably just send in. Just get them in, try and even that out. You know, I mean, it's a game about, like, it's got a time limit as this siege. So you want to see them try and prolong each defense as long as possible. So the Manchu claim is going in, might slow down this advance, and the death of that Iron Guard. We'll see.
The enemy have rallied their units.
They've got guards and Ladros next and Dalian swords. So, I mean, they've got some more elites, plenty of elites to throw in. Not on this side, though. It seems like, you know, they've stacked a lot of elites on the other side of the battlefield. There are Wyan Stormers here, but they're certainly not as good as some of the other units. What Shipwright Nobles? You literally have every faction being represented, I think, by one of the players. I don't know who it is. Oh, yeah, Thranduil's here as well with Elven King Riders. Okay. This is a bit crazy. Who are all the generals, actually? We have Thranduil, we have the Black Riders as one of the other ones.
Run from the enemy.
And then I presume we have Brand? No, which is a Vineland Guards. Okay, and there you go. I think they've broken through. Umbar has broken through. And we're now going to see them push on. They need to also flank around and open up this choke point. Just put some token forces to defend this, and then you have the elves here maybe flank around to do the work. That'd be what I'd do. You just don't want the defenders to be able to just keep flooding troops into that choke point and just keep it active. Because it's now going to go from a 3 to a 2 choke point. It's going to be a little bit tough for the attackers. Easy for the defenders to supply troops to the 2 spots. But the polearms are in place. They can protect any sort of advance, and now they can surround. The Aduna Kori are going to get the job. And so the elves are going to be charging into through the backs of these polearms in a moment. We'll see. Here they go. In go the elves, and they're going to start trying to slice and dice. Slice and dice them, boys. Take as many Dalian heads as you can. And there you go. The Aduna Kori into the back lines. They should finish off the Isengard troops here. I think there were Isengard troops still. Elven usurpers and Dalian swords. So they actually pull out those Isengard boys. There you go. Yeah, easy dispatched with. There you go. Another choke point cleared, and now it's, like I said, down to 2 choke points. Isengard in here with the Laketown guards. looks like they're falling back a little bit. Whether they're going to just allow the charge to take place again, I really don't know.
The whole unit
That
has been
pole arm is nearly
destroyed.
finished, though. It's nearly spent. Good thing they brought the Founding Guards over here. I think they split them kind of between the two forces. I think. We've got Sylvan Axes over here, throwing in the levies. Should have probably got in a bit earlier. It'd be good cannon fodder. But yeah, it looks like the second line of the Iron Guards has been engaged. Manchu claims yet to go in, though. Still being kept in reserve. Such a strange move. But yeah, the Iron Guards, they'll have no problem with these Sylvan Axes. Look at the armor difference. One has armor, one doesn't. Yeah, the Sylvan Axes dying very quickly. They're also getting shot at. The Dorian Sword's still in there. The Violent Guards are falling back. Whether they're just trying to preserve losses, I don't know, or just rest them up. But we are kind of at another grindy point of the battle now. So come down to 2 choke points. Both sides have enough reserves as well that can keep flooding troops in if they want to. It's just going to be who has the greatest will and who wants to break through. Oh, Legolas is here. Okay. Legolas leading the liberation of Laketown. It looks a little scary, I won't lie, though. Well, I don't know if you've seen the how many of you have seen the Legolas model? He's not often used, I feel like, in replays we've looked at. But yeah, Legolas looking very scary with his eyes. Oh boy. Staring into your soul is Legolas. But yeah, he's
They are trying to take out our general.
shooting.
Defend him.
He's shooting the general. I think they're probably not. I think they're probably trying to shoot the pole arms. The general is also here. Yeah, Laketown Guard ready in that next line of defense. It looks like, yeah, it looks like Dale is already setting up another line. They've kind of not given up, but they're just like, this is enough. This is all we're sending here. Like, they've got Laketown Guards, Lion Stormers, Uruk Bodyguards. Didn't even realize we had them, and more Dalian Swords. So that's enough, they're saying. And I'd agree. There's like 2 elite swords, and then a pole arm and another sword. If you can't hold them there, you're not going to hold them at all. And it looks like the next line of defense is pretty similar with like the amount of elites and pole arms being sent in there. And we have bunches of archers back here. Elder archers from Dunland are being used. It is literally like, I don't know, a united front here from Middle Earth trying to defend on one side. These players just brought everything. Every faction in these sides.
Return to the battle!
Even cycling out their troops to the attack as well, just to rest them up. They are going to lose troops from this. And that Umbar Usurp was at 90 something, like 93, and it's down to 83. Just losses, and it was probably getting shot in the back. The dwarves are winning over here now, by the way, churning the tide of the battle around. Dorian Swords and Violent Guards in here. The Violent Guards are losers. They might need more shock infantry to try and dislodge these dwarves. Or polearms. Polearms could do the job as well. They're a bit slower, but they could do it. What have they got over here? They've got plenty of Shark Guardsmen as a Thill. They could do the job. We also have a Founding Guard back here, so they have all the tools they need to try and break through. Wardens of Icthalion, they might be able to do it. These are elite swords. And they might be a little bit more just like OP because they're a unit add-on unit. I don't know. The Violent Guards here, they're not doing the job, that's for sure. Honestly, I think some of the weakest of the elite swords. They're still good, and they still have their heyday, but I don't trust in them as much as I trust in some of the other elite swords. Alpharaz and Asgard might be there as well, one of the more weaker elite swords. They do look pretty cool. Very badass. Very bright now. We go back into the fray. The elves trying to hold on. Trying to break through a united front of literally men, orcs, uruks. It's a very strange combo. There are the elusive Uruk bodyguard. I hadn't seen them. They are fighting in the front. They're not breaking. Oh, some of the Dalian swords are giving in. They're just throwing in the shock and shit, doing the Corey, and then now we've got, 2 units of them, I think. Moldorian swords, we've got Arthas and Asgard guards and Ladris. They have everything in there. So many top units being thrown in. The dwarves are now back to losing in combat even. I think it's because the archer support is what they're requiring to try and win this. There is still like Lasgarden archers with full ammo, but they're probably going to save for another stand.
Enemy forces have
there are no
destroyed an
barrels
entire
as well, so they've got to rely on what ammo they have. And yeah, these elder archers have plenty of ammo left, so they should be okay. Whether they're going to try and shoot units where it's like Founding Guard, I think they're going to try and save their ammo for, I'd imagine. I could be wrong. Hold the banner high, men! We must break through this dwarven line. Oh, Mantraclaim is getting shot on the side. Excellent. Who is doing that? Athelian Rangers. Excellent shooting into the side. Trying to weaken this Mantraclaimer. It's great. This is how you're going to unlock this defense. It's going to use side shots. Just trying to do as much damage as you can. Even if you're like missile, like they're kind of getting obstructed. Even if it's just one unit doing it, just chip away at these guys. Probably better if they just do it one at a time rather than obstructing each other. But yeah, they can just focus into the side, do some serious damage. Try and kill these Iron Guard off. And their Mantraclaimers. Shoot any of them. Kill them all. The arrows flying to the back of these dwarves. They now have to look behind them as well as in front of them for danger. He's causing these dwarves to lose. And the Mantraclaim has lost one more dwarf since we last checked. It's incredible. They've got some serious armor. Again, the cycle goes on here with the attackers. Yeah, get these polearms in and just let them do the work. The polearms get in there and do the work. Umbar has done a great job though. Really good job. Spearheaded this attack. Most of the breakthroughs have been responsible to him. Yeah, it's looking grisly right down there. So many lives lost. I mean, how many defenders are there? 2,200 against 3,900. You know, it's not bad. Not bad odds for the defenders. All they have to do is hold on and run the timer down. If they can do that, then it's a victory in a sense. They held the city. Dwarves are giving in. They are getting shot, like I said. 64 of them left, though. They're still not dying that quickly. Mantraclaims are down to 87. They've dropped a little bit more. These Athelian Rangers, I think, are now taking it in turns to actually shoot, which is good. Legolas has ammo as well, but it doesn't seem like many other arch units here have ammo left. Some of the Lasgarden Rangers here have ammo, though. Just thinking for the case of that final polearm, which is waiting here. If that needs shooting down, what have they got to deal with it? But not a lot of ammo, that's for sure. They might be about to finally break through here. Shipwright Nobles, though, they got sent in. Seems like they are sending in just little by little to keep this fight alive here. These elite Moldorian swords. Greatest warriors Lyndon has to offer.
Down their weapons and are fleeing.
Again, it looks like they're falling troops back, and they're going to try and recycle them back in. Polearm's staying there, though, which is good to see. And yeah, they're trying to break through. I don't know if this really works. You do lose some men every time you pull your troops out. How many more Dunakori do they have to even risk going in? Got no Lotr swords here. Don't know if we've got many, if any, Dunakori left, actually.
The enemy has obliterated
We've got guards
an
a minute to
entire
fill.
unit.
Yeah, I don't think there are many elite shock units left. Throw in. The Noldorian swords are elite as well, so I'm surprised they didn't get sent in first. But maybe Umbar was keen to just get his men in, get them stuck in. Could be the case. There are a few wavering troops here, mostly the shock that keep getting cycled in and out. But the shipwright nobles are starting to lose that fight. So clearly it's working to some extent. Iron Guards are starting to lose. The Manchu Claimants, by the way, have been pulled back, down to 87 of them left. Yet to kill a mana as well, I think. So they've been pulled back. Maybe they're going to try and do a little sneaky trap here, maybe? I don't know. Try and box them in this area. And then maybe the archers will go to town. We'll see. Until like the flanking units. Be interesting to see what happens, but yeah, it looks like the guardsmen of the hill that got sent in, they are making a bit of a difference. The Gondorian shock doing some good work. Again, still cycling in and out, both sides really big fan of the cycle shenanigans. Maybe it'll work. I mean, they can't pull everything out. You've got to leave something in there in comp, I would have thought. Carlson and Ladris apparently are still in there. Another shipwright noble's coming forward as well, so they're still not giving up on this area here. It's incredible. Got gold versus silver here. Who will win? And they're both elite. Oh, I think the thin line of the shipwright nobles might be about to crumble. I don't know. These Noldorian swords here, they keep cycling in and out. They will do some serious damage. Shipwright nobles are dying. There you go. I think they've overwhelmed it. They're into the next line now. Again, I think they're going to fall back. And they're going to give up pretty much immediately. They're loving this cycle in and out. They are loving it. Yeah, there you go. Looks like we're going to probably see a charge here of Noldorian swords. They'll start it off. They'll get the best charge they can in there. There you go. Not too bad. There you go. Looks like they're going to send in some more reserves here, or they'll try and hold on. The Daily Sword's been sent in. Looks like we're going to see Polearm's Founding Guard come forward. Guards and Ladris over here for the defenders now going in. Match the Guards and Ladris of the attackers. And the defenders ones are winning. That's because they're mainly because the attack ones are facing up against Manchu Claimers. Batter them back, boys. The dwarves of the Misty Mountains. I think, well, Khazad-dûm, really. Send them in, boys. Send them packing. You face Balrogs and hordes of goblins. These men and elves are nothing compared to them. Founding Guard getting sent in, though. This might swing it back. The defenders are guards of Enlarged are starting to die. The Noldorian sword infantry, which I think are supposed to have shields, but don't. They are also starting to be defeated. And it looks like Legolas is trying to shoot again. I mean, them sending forward troops here to fight in this choke point is weakening its final defense that the defenders have set up. But it might be a good enough delaying tactic because there's only 13 minutes left of this replay. It doesn't seem like the defenders are crumbling in any shape or form. Dalian swords, having arrived to help out the shipwright nobles, are dying very, very quickly here. They're getting just overwhelmed. At this point in the battle, like, it's just mainly elites left, so these Dalian swords are a bit out of their, a little out of their depth, I would say. Yeah, it seems like the defenders are starting to die here. The elites are dying. I think those Founding Guard are having a difference.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Yeah, units losing. Everything's losing in this choke point, really. It looks like a guard who enlarges the next line of defense, then Dalian spear guards. That's a little bit easier to break through. And then after that, there's actually not much on this flank left. There are only 2 infantry units left. Gondor might be able to do it. If they bring that general forward and manage to get a charge off with these swords, they could try that, pull everything back, and then just try and charge with the Erling Knights. Might be able to break through. Might be a desperate enough way to do it. We're running out of ammo to fire at the general. It's still one last guard and archer with full ammo. But it might be worth a go. And we're seeing a sneaky little move here. Umbar has got around as Shipwright Noble can't defend the entire bridge. And yeah, you can see the Alphras and Asgard. They're going to just envelop what remains of that elven defense there. And there you go. Dealt with. There you go. The Golden Boys have taken out the Silver Boys, but they're going to get shot in the face for their troubles. We're going to see some more Golden Boys and Noldorian swords. They're going in. They're not slowing down. They're going to start bashing those shields of the Orcs of Isengard. Not many of them, though. They'll probably just get overwhelmed and killed pretty quickly. What's going to get sent in? We've got Blackhaven Guard. They're not going to be able to break through. Alphras and Asgard might. They're relatively fresh, most of these units. This one's exhausted. The other ones are fresh. Guards and Melagis here. Still got that Founding Guard, which might need to come forward and try and do something here. Should be able to help beat those Laketown Guards, you'd imagine. And we're seeing archers now getting sent in. They're really getting desperate to try and hold this bridge. Founding Guards are losing. They're getting being focused down. They really have. Jeez. This is a healthy unit. I think that's probably all, but death must be caused by archer fire. prodding away with your long pole. Guards and Ladras also at risk of being shot in the flank, but it doesn't seem like they're at danger at this moment. The Athelian Rangers are trying to fire, I think, overtime now, trying to get as many volleys off. They're running out of ammo, though. And there you go, more shock going in. We've got Noldorian swords going in over here. Trying to break through. I think the Laketown Guard should be able to, like, spear these guys a bit. Swords are making a bit of a difference. The Noldorian swords. Charges doing something, but not a lot. The Alphas and Asgard are in there to kind of, I guess, protect them. And yeah, you can see Guards and Ladras. I like all that they have left really for like elite and fairly intact swords. Everything else is pretty battered up. Well, actually, I say that. They've got a whole bunch back here. All these Noldorian swords, they need to be brought forward. They have actually, we've still got the Wards of Victalion. It's like now or never. There's 7 minutes left. They've got plenty of reserves that they need to just send in. I mean, I guess numbers aren't going to matter, really. But you've got to try and overwhelm them. Looks like they're preparing for somewhat of a charge. Early Knights in. I honestly think that's the way through. You got to send the Knights in, and it looks like that's going to be the order that's given. I think. Here we go. Yeah, the Early Knight General is going to come forward. And he's going to try and batter his way through the sword. The defenders haven't realized what's going to happen. It's a little too late, and here we go. Cav goes in. Not a great charge, but it might be enough. Kind of speared their way through the gap a little bit, but they're gonna have to recycle that guard and just took no casualties. Early Knights won. There you go. The shock infantry broke. We're gonna see more shock go in. They're gonna send them in first rather than the cav. I would have sent the cav in again. Maybe they felt like it wasn't very effective. I mean, it's a heavy shock cav. It can do some serious damage to the sword unit. Send them back in. There you go, the elves hold on again. We're going to see another charge from the cav. No, it's the Gondor really is going to persist with this this infantry charge. Back on the other side, not making much progress either. He's battered Umbarian swords. They've seen too much action. Too much action. Founding Guard being sent in. Now is the time to activate what ammo they have left as the defenders. All that ammo is being expended into those Founding Guard, I think. And the last Guard and Archers are still firing in that direction. I thought maybe they would fire from there. It's maybe a little too far for them. Yeah, look at that. The Founding Guard dropping pretty quickly. Battle's no longer in their favor. Well, it's 1,100 against 2,600, but time would say 4 minutes left. These defenders are going to hold on. Unless the attackers can get through this choke point, we'll see. I mean, it could all mass rout, I guess. It is very much possible. A mass rout could take place. I mean, if that Laketown Guard breaks, this fight will go much more one-sided. Umbar is throwing everything in. General's coming forward. Legolas needs to be firing overtime right now. Just shooting at anything. Thranduil would be an ideal target. I don't think the Black Riders have gone in either. Yeah, they've still got them back there. Maybe they still have troops, I don't know. Seeing all the Elder Archers go into combat as well. They're going to really hold this line. It really is do or die. Will anyone give ground? I don't know. The other side's still looking... It's looking more promising. That Guard of Imladris has fallen off quite a bit. Here we go. Good charge from the General here. Should break through. Here we go. Go on, Cav. Yes, that broke through. That's a crushed sword if I've ever seen one. To be honest, if they pulled on, like pulled through, I would have been... I'd honestly be okay with that. That Cav unit just obliterated the sword. It knocked it over. It was a small line of swords. It's a bit annoying, but time is of the essence. And it did absolutely obliterate that elf. That would happen in real life. There you go. They're going to engage the two generals. Pulling back. Both sides pulled back, actually. I mean, the Erling Knights probably we would have lost that fight because they're not elites, and also this is a melee cav. But the infantry coming up to support would certainly go to make the difference. Don't like that the infantry's pulled through. The infantry should not have pulled through because there's guards and ladders would have got up. They have broken now. But yeah, I'm not a fan that they just carried on. And now you can see the Thranduil charged into the guardsman of the Thil. He's causing them to die a bit. We've got Legolas going forward here. He's actually going to melee. You have ammo left, sir. Shoot the, I don't know, shoot the Black Riders or something.
The men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
The archers seem like they've been pushed to the front lines here. Actually, I think, yeah, I think Dale's general's broken. Oh no, there you go, the general's fallen. Yeah, so Dale is all dead. Dale just mass routed in there. So it is kind of down to just, and so Thranduil's gone as well. Oh dear, is it going to be all go wrong at the last second here? I honestly thought the defenders might hold. Early Knights are already shivering themselves up, milking those kills. We might see a mass rout here. 300 against 2,000. This general's going to have to pop some rallies or something to try and hope these Elder Archers will hold. It's all going wrong. An allied general's died, so that'll be Thranduil dead, I think. Trying to just murder all these Dalian swords and spears to try and get to the archers. These fierce Dunlending men have got to hold on. Spears are flanking around, that's absolutely fine. They're on. It's, you can already see that they're trying to curve that angle. You can see, yeah, the Balkan Cannon, you just encircle these guys, and they can surround and take out these Elder Archers. The time is of the essence. There must be seconds left of this replay. Well, there is. And there's also probably seconds left of the actual result as well, like the actual battle. They can master out these Elder Archers, then that might master out the Black Riders as well. I don't know if they're breakable.
The enemy has obliterated an entire unit.
So there you go, the Elder Archers are all breaking, and there you go, a draw. That is incredible. So yeah, I think time ran out as everything mass routed there, but that Black Rider held on. So technically the defenders win, I guess, but they were just about to lose. An incredible finish at Laketown. What a fight. I mean, yeah, this was sent in by Banana Man, who's playing as Dale. So well done to him and to Daredevil and to Silent Dragon. All put up a solid fight. We'll quickly have a look at some of the kills. Dale's infantry did nothing. They just got absolutely vaporized. But his polearms did okay, 103, and his archers 100. I like how he brought all the Laketown boys. They really did like that. You know, to defend Laketown, very appropriate. Then we have Daredevil with a very mishmash forces of evil sort of army. Got 96 kills with Zombie Usurpers here. I mean, the White and Stormers actually did nothing. Like, only 74 kills. Polearms did okay, 102, 172 kills. 202 kills with the Elder Archers, 172 with another there. And then the wolves did nothing. And we have the Silent Dragon playing as elves and dwarves, getting 138 kills with his guardsmen and lads, say 181 with another one there. Iron Guard's getting 154 kills. And then the last Scarlet Archers, 161 kills. Then we have Levi playing as one of the elves. Like Elven armies, getting 90 kills with the Noldorian swords. Noldorian sword infantry. We've got Guards and Lads getting 150 kills, and then we have the actual Noldorian swords, 159 kills, 276 kills, 180, 139, some solid kills there for them. Lasgalan Rangers, 143 kills, 156 kills, and 197 kills. Then we have 1, 2, 3 playing as the Kingdom of Man, 135 kills with the Erling Knights there. Yeah, these Wardens effect Aliens saw no action. The Violent Guards did very little. But his Guards from Minister Thill, 221 kills, 184. Founding Guards, 116 kills. And then we have Athelian Rangers, 182, 174, 149. Then the Bardings getting 190 kills. Then we have Sergei Poloski playing as Umbar, playing as a very, very effective Umbar attacker. Did a very good job. Break through most of those defenses. I mean, shows with the Dune and Corey getting 434 kills, 212 with another there. 187 kills, 149 with Umbar Usurpers. Arthraz and Asgard 131. Polearm's 160 kills, and his Archers 117, 112 kills. Some solid kills there. But there you go, guys. That is today's Dawnless Days Siege. If you did enjoy, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show support. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.